I stumbled across this video and was truly kerflummoxed. Is that a word? Is that a word, Jaden? It is? Did I say that? Perflummoxed? Turflummoxed?
It made sense
Something.
to me, which is
You
what
get the
matters.
point. I was baffled, bewildered, and speechless. So the source, I guess, is Liberty Hangout TV. And there's a lot of these sorts of interviews on the World Wide Web, which is people just get asked basic questions about history, about different topics. And it's stunning to, and this is on a spring break, this around spring break, and ask people basic questions to see what a lot of folks, a lot of Americans know and what they don't know. And I think while some of this is just to give us a break from the stories we've been talking about today and just have a little bit of fun, there is an important point, which I think is sort of your crisis of complacency towards politics and towards how much these things matter and how understanding them matters. So let's watch this. We'll have a little fun. I'm not meaning to belittle anybody, but this is inherently funny, and many of them, I think, even get it in their reactions to their own answers. If you appreciate the show, please do click the subscribe button. Here we go.
Who did the colonists fight in the Revolutionary War?
Oh, God. In the Revolutionary War?
It was, I don't know if this is right. I mean, it sounds so stupid. Was it the Spanish?
Wait, what are your majors?
Business. Biology.
Okay.
Elementary education.
Oh. What shape is the U.S. Pentagon building?
Isn't it just a square?
How many U.S. senators are there?
6, 7.
6, 7, 2 for each state.
How many amendments are in the Bill of Rights?
There's a lot. I know 17.
Who won the Civil War?
Oh shoot, it's East or West, right?
Well, it's the Civil War, so it's the civilians versus whoever was in power.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
Justices. So like when you say that, like you mean like the FBI?
Who is on the $100 bill?
Oh, I know that.
Abraham Lincoln?
Nope.
Abraham Lincoln.
Come on, bro.
That's the First Amendment. What's the second?
Right to vote.
Name 3 states that border Canada. We'll just do one per person.
Asia.
I didn't know Canada.
No.
Border?
Oh, that's the end of it. Yeah, I have more, but what? Oh no. Let's see. My favorite one was Spain, I think. Who did we fight in the Revolutionary War? The Spanish? Who in the Civil War? The civilians versus, I mean, kind of against the government, but it was kind of the splitting of the, okay. 6 justices, or what did she say? The FBI justices. How many justices are there? The FBI? So that's that. What do I think before playing another one of these? I really do. It's not to belittle anybody, but I do believe that we have, as I said, a crisis of complacency. One of the things that growing up in the generation that I'm in, and this is every generation, you see these man on the street interviews with all people of all different shapes and sizes and colors and backgrounds and ages. But one of the things that upsets me is there's so much for people to focus on, right? There's so many entertaining things. You can go on TikTok and you can do with your day so much now. There's so many engaging things that keeping up with and caring about politics can sometimes fall by the wayside for people. So one of the things I've really made an interpersonal goal of mine, I obviously do this also on a platform, but even just interpersonally, is to not even try to convince people. I also do this, of course, but convince people to agree with me on politics, but at least just to care. And a lot of people really do have the mentality of, who cares? I'll get to that later. But when we see, even in voting patterns, older folks vote as a larger share of their population than younger folks. And I think everyone should be engaged and go vote. But in an interesting way, isn't it even more consequential for younger folks who are going to be living with the consequences of our political system for longer to be engaged? But for whatever reason, and I do think it comes down to very understandably, there's so much, and you're maybe, in school or people of all ages are focused on work, and then there's so many things you can engage yourself with. But if we keep doing this, then the extreme people who are passionate, they may also not know those answers to those questions, but they're at least engaged in voting, some of the fringes, get to make so many of our decisions. And more thoughtful people, or let me put it this way, we talk about this a lot with MAGA, the extreme nature of MAGA. If a bunch of people see how broken our system is and how Trump's in power and all that, and get discouraged by that, I get that notion. Sometimes I wish I could detach, but this job forces me back to it. Then the more extreme people now all of a sudden have more power. But if more of us engage, my hope is that generally, if everyone engaged, then the mass movement is more reasonable. Well, maybe it's naive, but then we could really do amazing things. And no matter how much you think you care about politics, it impacts your life the same. It's going to affect you no matter what. I'd beg you to involve oneself. Now, I'm assuming these people aren't engaged in politics based off of the answers. Maybe they are and still don't know the answers. Who knows? So this next one is from Fleckus Talks, the account, and it's just general questions. Here we go.
You $1 if you can name any continent.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what continent. If I did, I would say it.
What century are we in? 20? Yes. If you're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour, how far do you end up traveling?
No.
I don't know. I'm not
Don't do it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear this.
good at math. 2 hours?
Justin here, and today we're in the...
Wait. What was it?
Are we in? 20? Yes. If you're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour, how far do you end up traveling?
She said 2
No,
hours.
I'm not good at math. 2 hours?
Justin here, and today we're in the beautiful Times Square in New York City, doing a collab with Fleckus Talks. We're just gonna go around and ask people see if they know anything at all. Can you name the continents?
What the f? No? It's like, isn't it like Alaska? Ah, I got it right. You see Alaska? No, bitch. It's like New Jersey? Alaska.
Yeah.
Ah, you see it?
So you got Alaska, New Jersey.
Hawaii?
Yes. What's Obama's last name?
No.
Wait,
The President, Obama. What's his last name? Quick. Just say it.
I don't.
Say it. Say it.
Obama. What is his last name?
I'm asking you. Just say it.
Oh no, I can't. You know how I'll go to Trump rallies and interview people about certain things? I can't do this. Like just things that set, well, I guess he doesn't have to set them up, but I can't be there for this level of brutality.
First name.
His last name?
Say it.
What his first name? I don't know. What is his last name?
What's 6 times 7?
6 times 7?
Yeah.
48.
What does YES spell?
No.
Y-E-S?
Yeah.
Y-E-S. I don't know. What the What? You'd say.
What does YES spell?
West, right? West?
7 times 6?
6 times 7.
48. You try to ahead of that.
Yes. I'll give you $1 if you can name a single continent.
All right. I get it. I'm out. So with love, I say some of those have nothing to do with politics, but I think that, I'll think of a takeaway. I said it already, which is hopefully people will engage more in some of these subjects so that we can be an informed electorate. And I get it, and this is a failure of the education system, and that's not many of these folks' fault. This is a failure of things very systemically, but it's also really entertaining to watch. So we've done both. Share your thoughts in the comments.